Hey guys, how's it going? I hope everybody had a good Christmas. What's that for? Your phone? Is it going to die?
It might.
Maybe. Uh-oh. Hey, we can push that back. Are you putting wood in there?
Yeah.
Big hole?
I'm going out.
What's everybody doing? Well, it says we got 2 people in here. We'll wait for some more people to come in, I guess. Um, I did go out, didn't it? What? Bring it down. Oh, we got 3 people in here. Surely we can start getting some more people in here. Somebody that's talking. 5 in here. What's everybody doing? We're just hanging out watching. We was watching River Monsters, and I had to stop it. They're still on. I had to record it because it's got me interested now. Mark, what's up? How was your Christmas? You trying to be sneaky.
Not trying, I am.
You ain't. You got a brother that tells.
He asked me about a game and then
Okay.
he zoned out and said,
All
"You
right.
have your phone?"
Yeah, they're actually in Australia researching some death, and they think it might have been a rockfish. I guess they look like a rock, but they have poisonous things on their back, so people step on them. I was going to ask you, that's what I told her. I said, Mark's in there, we'll ask him if he's ever heard of a rockfish. A rockfish, they're thinking maybe got this group of 4 or 5 people, or a jellyfish. Christmas was good, May still hungover. Heck yeah. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, rockfish, mate, covered in poison spikes are deadly, they'll kill you. Yeah, they said it's like, it won't take very long. One guy, they interviewed one guy that I guess has been bit by one or stung by one, poked, whatever you want to call it. And he was in the hospital for a couple of weeks. And then I guess jellyfish, if they poke you, it could be within minutes it'll kill you. Hi, Vicky. How are you?
Said one guy spent 50 hours in
Yeah.
the hospital.
50 hours from a jellyfish bite. Or sting or poke or whatever they do to you.
Jellyfish sting you.
I don't know. It's So, Mark, have you ever seen a rockfish? Huh? Or a stonefish, whatever they call them. Okay. Now the kids are experts. No, it's stonefish.
Yeah,
Duh.
stay away from the jellyfish.
Shave the beard at 1,000 subs. Yeah, if I can never get to 1,000 subs, I'll shave it. This one over here don't want me to, but oh well. Yeah, stay away from jellyfish. I didn't know they were that deadly. I knew they were deadly, but I didn't think. I thought it was kind of you better get to the hospital type deal. Not if you're not at the hospital, you're pretty well gone. What's up, gorilla? I see how it is.
Don't lay
Stonefish,
down.
rockfish, same thing. Or same fish. Some people just call it different things depending on where you're from. Yeah. Yeah,
Go lay down.
they seem pretty deadly no matter what you call them. Now they're talking about a longfin eel. This dog is being weird. She's, what do you call it?
Obsessed.
Where they won't leave you alone.
Obsessed.
Um,
Go.
Float, really? Look
Hey,
at him.
Float.
She wasn't even in your live earlier. She didn't even probably like it or give you any watch hours, did you?
I didn't even go into it.
Oh,
I was busy doing stuff.
what? Watching
Always.
TikTok and Pinterest?
No.
Not much. We're just hanging out. We're just watching the river monsters. But other than that, we ain't doing too much. I told her, well, crap, I wish we wouldn't have started our live or put we was going to go live so I could keep watching that. I see it. Damn it, you float. Oh, what's up, Bowman? Yeah, I see how it is. Guys, hit that like button. We got 5 in here and 5 likes. And Big South Outdoors said he'd be in here too. I hope he comes in. No, we're not night fishing. We spent a couple hours in the woods and
I wish.
it rained all morning this morning.
Someone don't like to fish after 5.
Why don't it?
Because we don't. Well, we ain't catching nothing. Let's go.
Yeah, if you ain't catching nothing after like, an hour or something, then you gotta go. Gorilla says no. Okay, I hit it. It's getting stormy here. Yeah, Big South said something about he was gonna get storms down that way somewhere. Like severe storms, like tornadoes and stuff like that, or surely not snow, I wouldn't think. All I seen was he said it was going to get bad or getting bad or about to get bad or something. I hope not. It's cooling off here. I don't know what the temperature is.
I don't know, but I think it's a low of 36.
It's 43, a low of 34. And then Saturday, it's going to get down to 19 here. We got the fire going because we'll probably need it. We'll need it tonight and then probably let it go out tomorrow and Friday and start it back up Saturday. Look at that. We got 8 people in here. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Mark's in here.
Hi, Mark.
He was calling me a kid, not you.
I know.
How's Mark doing? How was everybody's Christmas? Put in here if you had a good Christmas or not. Hope you had a good one, but the lightning is bad right now. Do you have like a storm shelter or somewhere you go float for bad storms? A neighbor or something? Shoot, it's been in the 70s and 80s all week in Big D, Dallas, cowboy country. That's right. A couple more days, we're going to whip up on them Cardinals, Gorilla. And then Green Bay is going to lose, and we'll be tied for first in the NFC. We hit 110 degrees on Saturday. It won't be long until it starts getting hot. Yeah.
What's WC, Flo?
I'm about to leave and go to Walker County.
Oh.
That's his buddy. If you watch these videos, you would know.
Well, I know who he is.
No, you don't. You're thinking Web City or something.
No, I didn't know if that was the name of a storm shelter or. We go to the Seneca school.
And everybody knows what town we live in.
Oh, I'm sure they knew before.
No.
Oh, well.
I'm about to leave. Go to
Hi, Gorilla.
overseas. Mark the man. Hi, Crystal. What is that? A hand up or something? Does Walker County have a? Well, his garage is halfway underground, I think, ain't it? Yeah, I think it's like a basement garage type deal from the looks of it, anyway. Now this dork's fishing for. Who knows what he's fishing for? He's not very bright. Marco stonefish or rockfish or whatever you want to call him. This guy found one, and he picked it up and moved it onto land. Like, you're stupid.
It says they can be on land for 24 hours without water.
Yeah. So when the tide goes down, it's, I guess, when they're most active or whatever. Or, the tide goes down and they're not underwater anymore. So that's when people tend to step on them. So nobody wants to say how their Christmas was? Boy, I want to go fishing. Come up here, Gorilla. We'll go fishing. Oh, I look over now. She's got your video playing, Flo. Is he live now?
No, I'm giving you watch hour.
Oh, yeah. Now she's helping you after I make her feel bad.
I even watched the video.
Ooh. My Christmas was awesome. Come up here, Gorilla. If you can get here by 7 o'clock in the morning, we'll go where I've been going. What? What?
You'll take him fishing.
We'll all go. That'd take him about 8, I think it's about 8 hours up here. Mark said he had a good Christmas. Good. Did Vicky get you anything good? Crystal got me 4 or 5 different things, and I got all of them, I think, but one before Christmas. Because I'm that way. Right? Yeah, I think all but one.
Where's your big package?
My what?
The big package. You got for Christmas?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your kit. Your kit?
Emergency kit? I don't know why. That stupid thing? Is that what you're talking about? Huh?
Now it's stupid?
The emergency kit?
Yeah.
I told you it's stupid that day.
Buy your own damn Christmas.
I don't need you to buy no Christmas. My Christmas is awesome. Got to spend time with my family, wife, my girlfriend, 3 ex-wives. All right. We don't buy each other anything for Christmas. We just buy what we need through the year. Yeah, that's how I am. I don't need nothing. And then she bought this, like a emergency truck kit thing. And I told her it was nice to think about it, but the tow strap in there's like rated for 4,000 pounds, and we have a tow strap that's rated for like 18,000 pounds. It's got jumper cables that ain't worth a crap, and we got a pair of jumper cables. A flashlight that ain't worth a crap, and we got 97 flashlights.
It's not the gift, it's the thought.
About to drive, I'll be back. Okay, Float, be safe. Let me do this here. If anybody wants to come up, when you get the gorilla up here, let's see. I don't think about this. I give my wife money, a massage, and that's it.
I don't even get that. I don't even get a back rub.
Now, Big South, what is up? We're just hanging out. We was watching. I scheduled this to go live, and then we got to watching River Monsters. So we got that turned down and got it recording because I kind of got into it, and the kids got into it, so they went upstairs to our bedroom to watch it. Oh, hush. So we're just hanging out. How was your Christmas? You get anything good? Hey guys, what? What did you say? I don't know what he said.
He called you a punk face.
Oh, but guys, the link's in the chat there if anybody wants to come up and say hey. Now he's playing with electric eels. Or he caught one. Did he catch you? He ain't real bright. Is that an electric eel?
I don't know if it's an electric eel or not.
It's some kind of eel, but he's grabbing it. So I don't know. I didn't think you could really grab them without getting electrocuted. Our Christmas was great. Yeah, ours was good too. Had a good time. Sorry I'm late. I had a phone call about new possible. Hey, that's all right. We've only been on here for, I guess, about 15 minutes, but our Christmas was great. Hold on, I'll be back in a few. Gotta wash dishes, take the dog to go. Oh, gorilla washing dishes. That's what
It must be nice.
That's what we got kids for and her. What? So what's everybody else doing? Like I said, if anybody wants to come up, just click on that StreamYard link, and I'll let you up. Not a new possible ACC account. Huh?
Probably not.
Are you still watching? Saw the latest fishing video. Nice fish. Yeah, the boy caught more than. I don't know if that was the latest one, but the boy caught more than I did. Why don't you get on the TV?
Yeah.
Really? There you go. Look at there. And also another video, the Ozark Adventurer, he posted a video when we went fishing. It's on his channel, and it should be on my community tab, the link to his channel. So if you want to watch that video, it's out there. Mark, I seen your shirt you got for Float. You even had his name put on the back of it. It's pretty sweet. I think you got a new video out too, don't you, Big South? I think I got a notification. Today or yesterday, I think. Or, I don't know when it was. Maybe it was 2 days ago. Yeah, I guess it was 2 days ago. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, it was a fishing fail. Yes, it was. Yeah, and that one, it was so windy, it was miserable. That's funny. Gav was looking at a North Cleveland Cowboys jersey, thinking you may like one, trying to get a hold of it. Uh-oh. North Cleveland, is that a soccer team? Be sure you have an empty stomach. I always have an empty stomach. I don't eat usually during the day. It messes with my stomach. I eat dinner, and that's usually about it. Every now and then I'll eat breakfast, but other than that, I don't eat except dinner. I'm tired. Are you not gonna talk?
Not what?
Anything? Huh? Soccer? How? No, mate. Rugby. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're a rugby guy. Um, I like rugby. I like watching it. She didn't. I don't think she really knows what it is.
They throw a ball around with a little net.
A little net? No, that's lacrosse.
Oh. Well, then no.
Rugby's like football, but harder. Shifting orders will jump up soon. Okay, Mark. I figure you guys are busy. No, I know what rugby is. I mean, maybe not that, I guess, but I used to watch rugby all the time. I love rugby. She don't. She thought it was lacrosse. We're hockey fans. Carolina Hurricanes is our team. New Jersey Devils. That's mine. I don't watch hockey a lot. We don't. I don't know. I just don't. But New Jersey Devils is my hockey team. Then the Dallas Cowboys, of course. Me and Gorilla Cowboys fans. And Flo, I think he's a closet Cowboys fan and an Alabama fan. What's he doing now?
I don't know. It's fishing.
Fishing with the little radio thing?
Yeah.
What does that do?
They said those eels were coming up behind the sheep and eating them from behind.
The Union is not that good. League is much better. Okay. Dougie Hamilton. Mark, is it snowing up there yet, Mark? Powers, where are you from again? I can't remember. We sent him something. No, remember what? Didn't we
I have
send him?
no clue.
I think he won something. I don't know.
I sent people everywhere stuff.
Yeah.
Right there.
Is that the eel thing?
Yeah, that's the eel thing.
So they bite?
Dragging her off.
Oh. Was that her twin sister?
That's her sister.
I think it's right. This show's kind of spooky. Okay.
That's a big old eel.
I thought they electrocuted
Oh.
you. Oh, sorry guys, we're watching
Illinois.
the deal. Okay, everyone, Center, Illinois. Hey, Paul. Cranky looks a bit tired and grumpy. Yeah, she's always grumpy, but she's tired too.
I have a reason for being grumpy. No, well, here, we'll just do that.
That's not nice. Hey, Big South. Yeah, guys, if you are not subscribed to Big
Hi,
South,
Debbie.
go subscribe to him. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Let me put Big South's link in here somehow. Oh,
If y'all have not watched River Monsters, y'all need to watch River Monsters. It is like really freaky. Ooh.
Guys, I put Big South's Outdoors link in the chat. If you're not subscribed to him, go subscribe to him. It's a good channel. And he got a new video out. It was out 2 days ago, I think. Hey, anytime, Big South. What's your plan to get to 1K? I don't have a plan. Just keep uploading videos. I don't know what to do.
We didn't have a plan when we started this.
Yeah, we didn't have a plan, and then I made a video and didn't make a video for another 6-8 months probably. And then kind of got talked into making more videos, so we started making more videos. But when we get to 1K, if we can get there before the summer, I'll shave off my beard again. I shaved it off last year live, but it wasn't on my live.
Wet.
And I got a new razor too. My mom bought me an electric razor. No oil required. So it'll be nice and easy just to shave it off.
Yay.
What? You don't want me to?
No, I don't. I like it.
I do too, but in the summer it's hot. Went fishing as a teenager at Lake Livingston, Texas. We fished all night. There's a mess of channel cat walking back to camp. That Bigfoot jacked us.
Let me guess. All he wanted was your fish.
Yep, Bigfoot and them Guberlowskis. They'll get you every time. Yes, River Monsters is a great show, Mark.
I like watching it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, or I haven't anyway, in a while.
Been a while.
It's been a while. We usually watch like sports as first, but if there's nothing on worth a crap, we'll watch Life Below Zero or Dr. Paul.
If he don't have the remote, the kids have the remote.
Yeah, or kids shows or them stupid Christmas movies. Yep, and our Levi Garrett. Yep, that's what I started chewing. Was Levi Garrett.
But tonight I stole the remote and I put it on this.
That's what I'm gonna start doing. Go searching for river monsters on our YouTube channel. Well,
I didn't say
we'll
nothing.
go to Australia and look
We're
for
not
them
going to Australia.
and look for them rockfish.
We are not going to Australia.
Why? Mark, she's got something against Australia, sounds like.
No, I don't, because it's either a boat or a plane.
And we ain't taking a plane.
And I don't like boats.
Because me and Mark will have to party and get drunk in his pool, just me and him. Huh?
I'm sorry, did you say something?
No, not at all. Where are you going? We need to take down our tree too, but
No.
we gotta wait till the new year. What is it? We'll do it Sunday probably. Levi Garrett, Lee Monster's good. Swim then. Yeah, Mark says swim then. She can't swim either, Mark, but she can lay on her back and float for hours. I can't do that.
I can swim. It's just less work if I lay on my back.
Yeah, I can't. I can't do that. I've never been able to just lay down on my back in the water and stay upright. She can do it, and
I'm the only one.
one of the kids can.
It's because I'm fat.
Well, that's what she says, but I'm fat too, and I can't do it.
Sorry.
Just drive to Texas. We'll go fishing at the Trinity River and catch some monster alligator gar. Do you eat alligator
Those
gar,
are
Gorilla?
nasty.
I've never heard anything good about eating them. I've heard of people eating them. I've never ate them. We used to catch them on our trout line and we'd let them go, but I don't think I've ever ate them. What's the dumbass doing now?
Catching a giant eel. Barefoot. Like a dumbass.
Ooh, that's like 4 inches of mud he's stepping in.
That's something you do.
What?
Go in there barefoot.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I go in there, period. What? You know what I don't know? What?
My chest.
It's heavy, too?
I took it this morning. Once a day. Look
No,
at how
I don't eat them as fun as a kid. He had it. It's like a 4-foot eel of some kind, and it flopped out of his hand. It's like a long catfish.
yes and no. Catfish's face don't look like that. Just saying.
I didn't say exactly, but their faces look similar. Just fun to catch.
I heard kids.
What? Huh?
Yeah, they're back there on the cabinet.
What's he want?
I'm there. Bring them here.
So what's everybody doing in here? Anybody do anything fun today? Anybody got a new video out today? Gorilla. No video today? You had one yesterday or the day before. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
There's a whole thing of mints.
Get your grimy paws out.
You gonna say hi, boy? Huh? What are you watching up there? River Monster?
Now.
No, Sister's Act.
You ain't watching River
It's
Monster.
a good movie.
It is a good movie.
Sister
I told
Act?
you you'd
I
like
like
it.
Okay, go.
And then we're watching Venom.
Okay.
At 9.
Go,
Go.
Garda.
PG-13.
Go, Garda.
Oh, you good movie.
Go on.
You love it.
She's too clingy right now. Go.
She's like, we will clean.
Her hips hurt. She's getting old.
I about got bit yesterday.
And so is the dog.
Lay down.
What? What? We're gonna have to put her down soon. I'm back. Had no call. Boy, you're a busy man.
She about bit me yesterday because I was clipping her nails.
Big South's got boxers. And one of them does on YouTube channel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Down.
We got German Shepherds, Big South. Garda.
Up.
Garda. Come here, baby.
Say hello. Say hello.
She's 8 years old.
Down.
Born to go. What does that mean?
Not sure.
Look out, go. Come on, lay down. What are you talking about, Toshiba?
Here.
Tabitha, whatever your name is. What are you talking about? We're trying to do a video, but kept getting interrupted, so I said budget. She's better looking than you, mate. Yeah, but I got more hair than she does. Not for long. Let's go. What? What? Don't look at me like you're all upset. I think you cried last time, didn't
I
you?
did, and I will again.
She cried last time. Hey, we could try them out right now.
No, we cannot.
Why? You hear that? What does that mean? This person. Born Nego. I don't know. Don't know. But how are you doing anyway? Crystal's Googling it. What does born Nego mean? Borngo. 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 Voice of the retard.
Retarded.
That's what it says. Voice of the Retarded Incorporated. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Gorilla says it's Russian. Yeah, it means I'm retarded or something. I don't know.
Hang on, you'll get another one in a minute.
She'll need another one. What if
It's
she
good for her stomach.
so scratch? Let's go get some hay and feed it to her.
Okay.
I like it.
No, she won't.
I shaved my head Sunday night. Wife was pissed. She'll be mad too if I shave my beard. When I shave my beard. I can't have it during the summer, period. It's too hot. It is. You have a beard in the summer.
I got all this.
But you can cut it off. You can shave it.
I ain't shaving my head.
Well, been married 25 years. My wife has never seen me without facial hair. Mark, it says your device is not connected. Yeah, I usually shave mine once a year.
Thank you, Gorilla.
Just give it a trim. I never not have facial hair, except if I shave it all the way off, I'll let it grow back and then just keep it trimmed. But I'm tired.
That'll help settle her stomach.
She's too clingy. Huh.
I can't even walk to the fridge and back.
Yeah.
I try to do anything. I turn around, she's right there. She's like a toddler.
Like a what?
Toddler.
Toddler? How about a toddler?
It's the same
A
thing.
toddler?
Make fun of me. Keep it out.
I will. I always
I'm gonna
do.
wait till you go to sleep and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Well,
Give me a cigarette.
I guess if you do it good enough, I won't feed it. What state are you in? You said either. We're in southwest Missouri. Have you ever heard of Joplin, Missouri, Big South? If you have, we're just south of Joplin. You might have heard of the tornado 2011, the Joplin tornado. We're just south of there. Not too far. And then we're, what, 3 miles probably from the Oklahoma state line. And then probably 20 miles from the Kansas state line. And
20?
35 from the Arkansas state line. You think more than 20?
I don't know.
At the limit?
Uh,
I don't think you can do that far. Hello. I can't hear you, Mark. Okay. Let's see. Yep, sure did. Yeah, we're just south of there. Nope, can't hear you. Make sure it's not us.
Carmen, is this hooked up right?
Gorilla, we're like 5 hours from Texas state line, probably. I think it's 8 hours from here to Dallas. So I don't know what that. Hey, look, we got another one of them people. Neo something. So it's probably his side. It was
Okay, no,
working.
it goes on this side.
Hey, it's off. Why is it unplugged?
She unplugged it.
You've got like 4.
I know, but I don't know.
I came down here because I was wondering if I could have some.
Get a couple and go.
Darna got more mints than you.
What does that mean?
Two.
What's all these people coming in here giving me
Coda,
idiosyncrasies or whatever it is?
you see that? That's what she
Neo,
better give you.
what is that? Google that one.
Oh,
Neo sync site.
bring it up.
What does that mean?
I can't see it.
Mark Hitty. Big South State, yeah, sure did. How are you from Texas? We're due east of Fort Bragg, about 25 miles.
Okay.
Sweet. It's it was hit. I don't think. Is it on there? That's why I got my mods in here. They take care of all that crap.
Ohio assessments for educators.
I don't know. But when they come in with that name, you can pretty well guarantee they're not real people. I would say. Gorilla, well, you don't know. What's a state or a town that's like on the northern border of Texas, Gorilla? We'll just look up Dallas. Google Dallas.
Okay, I am.
Hey, busy.
These people are starting to drive me nuts.
You too?
My deal. Cricket.
Due east of Fort Bragg. You got any new videos planned, Big South? Any new ones coming out
I mean, I don't know what you're
anytime soon?
looking for.
That's Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
Okay, Gorilla, we're 5 hours and 37 minutes away from Dallas.
There's Fort Worth.
Are you sure?
No. It's right.
Well, remember your phone like said
I know,
one
but
thing and it's actually another.
I updated it since then.
What, guys?
5 hours, 37 minutes.
So, Gorilla, it's only 5 hours 5.5 hours from Dallas to here. Are you there?
Can you hear me now?
Put that thing back where it was or whatever. Hang on, Mark. It might be us this time.
Well, I changed the battery.
Here, just unplug this one and see. Are you there, Mark?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I unplugged my speaker.
Oh, okay. First time may have been me. I don't know. I forget to turn the microphone off so the battery goes down.
Well, we plugged it into a different HDMI hole, so I don't know if that was.
Yeah, that stuff always works like that.
Hold it.
Me and electronics don't get along very well either, so.
I just can't hear nothing with the.
Okay. Ours, it's hit and miss up here. It's 20s and 30s, so we're supposed to get. We had, 3 or 4 inches here the other day, and it's down to about a half inch because it was in the 30s today.
Did you just
No.
No, go.
It's going to be 20s and 30s, so these guys up here are battling with that wet, heavy snow all winter long. Those guys are getting a pounding, that's for sure. There's nothing's freezing.
We got it hooked up right now. I can hear you on the speaker.
Hey, Matt MG.
Let's see.
Well, what do we have going on here? We have a consolidation of minds, and what consolidation of minds we have is what we got. Sorry, I had nothing more after that.
Editing another one. Mark, you said it's hit and miss, right?
Yeah, it's hit and miss.
Well, what do we have? Just hanging out, Matt. What's going on with you? Do you have a good Christmas? We're hanging out and told the kids go upstairs, watch TV, and they won't leave us alone. Sounds like a typical day around here.
And the dog won't leave us alone.
Good evening, Gab, Crystal, and Mark.
Yeah, it's what was it yesterday? Yesterday it was kind of nice out, so I went down the river. I was going to do some I was just going to see what's going on there, do some steelhead fishing. Yeah, so everybody else had the same freaking idea. They were lined up all down the bay because I'm going home. I didn't want to do that.
We went on Christmas to the spot where we've been going, and it wasn't packed, but it's just like you pull off the road, and there's just like a little trail, not even 2 feet wide, maybe. And then it goes right down to the water, and that's the only spots you can stand without trees. But anyway, everybody was down there after Christmas, or like Christmas Day, but Christmas afternoon.
Matt MJ, Christmas sucked. The wife and daughter were sick. That's why we're staying home. Everybody's got that freaking cold that's going around that lasts for weeks. We got the stuffy nose and a coughing and the nasty.
Our daughter, she threw up yesterday, and her stomach's been hurting. But
probably got that nice little 24-hour flu thing.
Yeah, a little stomach bug or something.
Yeah, it's not really the flu. It's they call it something else, but everybody calls it. But it's it's kind of associated with. But yeah, it's a stomach bug.
Yeah, now they're blaming everything on Omicron or whatever that new.
We'll see up here. We'll see right, because of the warm and cold temperatures, everybody's got the sinus thing going on. Like the bronchitis and all that other stuff going on because of the temperatures doing this. Yep, Matt MJ, didn't see the whole family together. Kind of disappointing. You're not the only one, Matt. Us too.
Yeah, we went to my mom's, which that's about the only family we have. But went to my mom's on Christmas Eve. Actually, we went to my stepdad's motorcycle shop. That's where we had Christmas Eve. And then we went and tried out our ice skating. I don't know if you've seen that video.
I like that video. That was a nice video.
It wasn't. It's not ice. It's like a synthetic puzzle piece. Like they're puzzle pieces fit together like a puzzle piece.
Yep.
It's a hard plastic, which I guess that's about as close as you can get to ice skating. But
hey, it doesn't matter. You were ice skating. You had ice skates on.
If if you could see the boy in the background, he's back there spinning.
Yeah, one of those videos he was. Yeah, it's not necessarily hard. It is hard, but my ankles kept giving out. Like I don't have the ankle strength or support or something.
If you next time when you're out, try hockey skates instead of figure skates. Hockey skates are a little tougher on the sides because they're expected, for taking hits for the pucks and everything. They're stronger. You'll still twist a little bit, but they're stronger.
Yeah, it's just whatever they had there.
Yeah. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to go someplace where they have rental skates, get hockey skates. You'll being a guy, your balance is different than a girl, so you'll appreciate hockey skates better than figure skates.
Yeah, and
girls have a tendency of not falling over as much as guys do because their balance, the way they stand, is different.
Yeah,
we're starting out.
The ankle kept kicking out. The balance wasn't too bad, but Matt said his wife's trying to teach a 4-year-old how to roller skate. Yeah, that's not easy, especially at 4 years old. But I can roller skate. I used to roller skate all the time, but the roller skates seem like they come up your leg higher than the ice skates that we were using.
Oh, so yeah, okay, I know which ice skates you had there, yeah.
Yeah, they're like low tops.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are things in life that you are not meant to do, and one is ice skating. Hey, I didn't do bad for my first time.
I didn't think so, neither. You didn't
I
break your nose or your arm.
I knew I wasn't meant for ice skating, so I didn't even try.
I can't skate. I can rollerblade though. That's weird, Matt.
Yeah, I can. Well, I grew up playing pond hockey my whole life, so it's not hard for me to ice skate because I'm just used to it. But.
Yeah. I just wanted to try it and see.
Well, it's fun.
How hard it actually is, because we played roller hockey, like in the street with our rollerblades, and we played roller hockey. And then I wanted the kids to get a new respect when they watch hockey and figure skating. You get a new respect for especially figure skating. They get up on one leg and doing them throws and twists, and that's crazy.
I could do it.
I know. We saw your video, how good you are. You don't have to brag.
I know.
Yeah, I'm still ready to go fishing.
And you said you got everything for your boat, right? The outrigger.
Well, I got to get a trolling motor, some batteries, and some swivel seats on there. But so I'm looking at about another $1,000 roughly. But I'm not I want a 70 foot-pound thrust motor on it, 24 volt. But I don't want to pay the price for one new one, and I don't know if I'll find a used one. So we'll see what I end up with.
We're going to try to find us a boat for next spring.
Nice flat bottom. You get yourself a nice 16-foot flat bottom.
Yeah, see, we got access to a flat bottom, and we got a trolling motor, but around here, you have to have permits on it just to take it on the water. And there's no title. There's no title to it. So
yeah, my canoe says it's 17 foot. I have to register it, which I don't know. It's minimal. So plus I'm going to put a trolling motor on it, and you got to go into the DMV and just go through the paperwork and pay the whatever it is. It's $25, $30, whatever it is, doesn't matter. And then you just got to put the numbers on it. So me with the vinyl machine, that's easy.
I found out the other day that you don't have to have a permit if you're just going out there in the boat with no motor. Like, so we can borrow that flat bottom and just use oars.
Right, yeah. And there, your flat bottom boat, you get like a 14 or, nothing smaller than 14, but at least a 14 or 16, you get the wider flat bottom. You get them fairly cheap all around your area. Just go a little farther south, you'll get more of them. But
yeah, it'd be nice just to be able to go out there. And, it gives you a lot more access to stuff. You're not getting hung up.
So that's why I'm looking at a canoe, because I could throw that on the top of my truck and go anywhere.
Yeah.
And And it's an old canoe. If it gets a hole in, I go buy another one for $250.
Yeah.
You know, they're not expensive, and it's cheap fun. So you only got to charge a battery. You know, you go out, you got to charge the batteries before you go out.
Yeah. Big South says he's editing a video. I want to
Oh, watch. That's good.
Well,
I started to. Yeah, I'm telling you what, Matt. I have a lot of friends that got pontoons. That's all they do is just float around on the lake, having a good time.
yeah. Hey,
Just
Wayne, how you doing?
all the friends on and they have a good time. I'll just BSing, floating around,
Yep.
just idling everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not. I like to fish, but I get bored so easy. And then a couple weeks ago, I went with that buddy of mine, and since then, I bought a new pole, bought a bunch of tackle, bought the boy a new pole just like mine.
Yeah.
Done
You got
nothing but
tackle for Christmas.
yeah, you got lures and stuff for Christmas, and so did I. We've been ate up with it.
I'm trying to find a nice reel. I need one more reel. So I just bought a 10-foot rod. It's a medium action. It's an ugly stick. I like the ugly sticks.
Oh yeah,
And
I
you know, I just got to get a nice reel for it that I could hold a couple hundred yards of 12-pound test mono. So I like using mono line. Want to you'll go out there and float some bobbers, some beads, catch some steelhead.
yeah.
That's all I use is bobber and beads with a hook on it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the boy, he's getting too good at casting now. Like he's got an open face. He's had an open face for a while.
Oh, yeah.
But huh? He said just hush it. But he's getting really good at it. And then
I love fishing.
she don't get to fish much because she's too busy getting him out of the tree, or putting a new lure on, or something.
Yeah, top water's where it's at, Matt. MG.
I don't like top water very much.
Oh, I love top water. There's a lake that I'm going fishing on this summer. Actually, this spring. That's the first lake I'm going to put that canoe on. I haven't been on that lake in at least 40 years.
I think you said something somewhere. Did you put it on Facebook or something? Maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to be I want to be on there because it's. I don't know. Last time I caught a largemouth bass, they were freaking huge. Rock bass. Everything's huge there because nobody fishes it.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass to get to.
But you can get a boat out of it.
Well, it's a canoe. You know, there's channels that you have to go through. And I haven't been on that lake in a long time, but you gotta hug the shoreline where the Native Americans put up a break wall and stuff like that. There's a bunch of holes there. So plus there's a lot of history around that lake, and there's memorials and stuff like that around the lake too. So that's also why I want to go there, and I want to get all that on video. And if I'm lucky, I could get some really good video of some eagles out there because there's lots of nests out there.
Wow.
This is why I want to go to this lake. Hey, Carlo.
Matt, I don't mind topwater fishing. I just never have any luck at it.
Oh,
Carlo,
yeah.
what's up?
You just got to practice a little bit. Get out there when the temperature's right. Top water is nothing like top water when that lure. I use the Hedden. What the heck's it called? It's got a little spinner on the back, but it's like a frog. It's only 3 inches long. My favorite lure in the world is you cast it up into a corner, let it float, and then you jerk it a couple times, and then bass or pike or whatever's coming out of that water after it. It's a blast.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever caught anything topwater.
Oh, I use top water all the time. Every
I got
chance you get.
some stuff, but like a buzz bait. I got some buzz baits. And then they bought what was it? Some kind of a jitterbug, I think.
Yep, jitterbugs are cool too. Jitterbugs, frogs, anything like that.
Yeah, I just got that jitterbug for Christmas. So I just shared the slide. Hey, thanks, Carlo. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back fishing again. I haven't been fishing in years because we've been so busy. And then this summer, since we're coming back with a lot less customers, I'll have time to go fishing because we'll only probably be working 3 days a week this year.
Well, that's
So,
good. every morning I ask the boy now. I say, "Hey, what are we doing today? Going fishing."
If it wasn't 27 degrees out every freaking day, I'd be fishing too. But
or
I'm just not.
where we're going, it seems like about noon. It shuts down. You got to get
Yeah.
out there early, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Well, these guys, the thing we've got right now, the only way you could fish, we're fishing steelhead right now because that's all it's, it's pretty much there. Might get a few muskie here and there, but mostly steelhead. And everybody's out there waders, casting along the shallow rocks, floating their beads and stuff. Yeah.
You guys have white bass up there?
And not too many anymore. I'm looking for that lake I'm going to used to have black bass in it, but I don't know. Huh?
White bass.
White bass, no. Black bass, yes, but white bass, no.
Because that's what we're after. Well, right now it's crappie, and then last Easter we caught like 13 white bass. So we're going to be trying to catch white bass this spring. That's going to be our new Easter tradition, is going white bass fishing.
Well, I'm hoping when I'm on that lake to hook into a nice bowfin too out there, because there's a bunch of them out there. And them are nice because them are 48, 50 inches long. Things weigh about 10, 15 pounds. They're a monster. They'll pull me all over that lake.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty big. I just shared, yeah. Okay, hey, thanks, Wayne. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm going after the monsters this summer. That's what that canoe's for. Because that canoe, you think about it, I get in all different kinds of places. Same thing with the flat bottom boats. You get some push poles in there, and you get yourself a lot of areas that no one else could get to. And that's I want to fish holes that no one else can get to.
That's the thing about them big boats. Yeah, they're good, like a big pontoon or something, yeah. But you can't take that in the creek.
Yep. Exactly. That's where I want to be, is in that creek. And see, that's the other thing where this I don't know if you can hear the dog barking, but Mickey's playing with the dog. Yeah, because this lake empties out into a little creek that turns into a river that empties out into Lake Huron. So there's all kinds of holes and corners and everything that nobody can get to.
Yep. Because
there's only one access through it. That's by canoe through that lake. So there's got to be monsters in there. There has to be. Nobody fishes it.
Lady.
Yeah, if nobody's there, they got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's very few people there. If I ever see one other person on that lake fishing, I'll be surprised. The whole time I'm out there, I'll probably never see anybody. I'll hear four-wheelers and side-by-sides and all that around that lake because it's a recreational area, but nobody fishes the lake. So it's pretty cool. I've been around that lake my whole life, having lots of fun.
This dog
is
getting... Huh?
Is that the mean shepherd?
Yeah.
She's not mean. She's just misunderstood.
She's getting needy. She's getting clingy. Aren't you?
Yeah. See, I got one of them too. I got a clingy one too. This is my wimpy dog.
Yeah, we was fishing yesterday, and the neighbor, she called and said, "I think one of your German shepherds is out." And I said, "Oh crap." I said, "Look out your front window and see if any of our front doors are open." And she said, "No, they're not open." So we knew it wasn't this one.
Okay.
But we come home and it wasn't our dog; it was somebody else's German shepherd, I guess. Projects with Paul, what's up?
Hey, Projects with Paul. Oh man. Yeah, I'm itching to go. I'm itching to go fishing for sure. But when it's 25, 27, 28 degrees out with 15-mile-an-hour winds, I just have a hard time putting some waders on and going in the water.
Oh yeah. Thanks for coming in, Big South. I appreciate it. Father-in-law has a badass kayak that you pedal with your legs so he can fish while moving around.
I saw that. I think my son-in-law's got one of them powered kayaks there. You paddle it.
I never heard of those. I guess.
Oh yeah, they're pretty cool.
Like a kayak one that we have.
Yeah, they just got pedals on there, and you just pedal it along and just moves it along really good too. I want to do this, so I want to twist the throttle and go that way.
Or push the.
I will have backup motors in there, little cheap oars, but I bought $15 two of them $15 Walmart oars paddles just to throw in there. I don't care what they look like. If I need them, I just get them off the lake. But
yeah, I'm ready to go fishing again, but we need a boat so we can have more options.
Flat bottom, I know you'd be happy with a flat bottom.
Oh yeah,
because you could get into shallow waters everywhere. It'd be more versatile.
Yeah.
With a flat bottom, you also could throw it in the back of your pickup.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we would do. Just
throw
it in the truck and strap it down, leave the tailgate down.
Yeah. See, I got 16 foot, so I got to build something to get it up over the hood of my roof of my truck. So.
Oh yeah. Huh? What is that? That's like a dinosaur fish or something.
What?
That river monster
Shark.
What did I catch it?
I don't know. What is it?
That was a shark.
Some kind of shark, but it had like a full set of teeth, like a human would have.
The bottom had 2 rows of teeth.
I don't know. He's catching some weird crap tonight, which I guess he probably always does. But we don't watch it. We don't watch it that much.
I'm trying to find a nice picture of a little bowfin.
And he gets in the water with him. The guy ain't very bright. He's about like Steve Irwin.
About like Steve Irwin? Okay. Let's see if we can find one of these things. I haven't caught one in years, and I tell you what, they're a blast to catch.
It says, what did it say? Meet the monster that eats polar bears. So evidently they get pretty big. They're in Greenland. Yeah, he is awesome, Carlo. I like watching it, but boy, he's a nut. So how far are you from the Texas state line? Where are you? What is this? Am I behind? I am behind.
I cannot get a picture of this fish to show up.
Yeah, don't listen to Mark. Just get you a $90,000 Supra.
$90,000.
River Monster.
Oh, $90,000 Supra.
Yeah. Yeah, then I can't go in the creeks. I guess you could, but sturgeon, is that the type of fish they're catching, Carlo? Sturgeon?
Sturgeon? Good luck with catching a sturgeon. Them are, yeah.
Big.
Them are huge. There's a season on this on one of our big lakes, and I forgot. It's a very short season. Very short, and there's a limit on the size limit that you can have. A certain size, a certain different size. Can't be too small, can't be too big, and you can only get this one. You're only allowed one per season, I think it is.
Have you ever caught any?
Sturgeon? No.
Yeah, no.
Never.
That's that one like we seen the other day. With the spines on the back.
Where?
On there. They were fishing.
I've caught a lot of things, but I've never caught a sturgeon.
They got like
spine.
Like their vertebrae, like an alligator back kind of.
And then they got like a spine on the side.
Well, it's almost like they're see-through, like you can see their ribs kind of. Huh? weird. Are they good eating?
Sturgeon?
Yeah.
That's where your caviar comes from.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Get some good omega-3 fatty acids out of it, probably, huh?
I don't know. I've never had one. Never had tasted it, but they can get 10 foot. Yes, they can, Carl. And a lot of them are way old. Way old.
And you don't want to. He says you don't want to eat them.
I don't know. I never tried to catch one, and I don't plan on trying to catch one. But you catch one of them big ones, you're in a battle for a while.
Yeah, you better not have a little kayak either.
Oh, you could bring them in, but you're still going to be in battle for a while. That's why I don't like salmon fishing, because you hook in one of them big old monsters when you're using lighter weight, and you're on that thing for a half an hour. I don't like that.
Now he's ice fishing.
Yeah.
So,
You hook into a 25-pound salmon, and you're running a lighter line. You got yourself a battle on.
yeah.
Things are aggressive, like a ton of bricks.
Pretty sure it is.
When we were trolling for them, when you hit one of the big ones, you see the downrigger rod come up, and the thing would just drop right back down, just peel and line off.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
And it was exciting. That's 25-pound test, and they're just peeling it off. And all you do is pick up on the rod and just wait. And then it'll turn and come back at you, and you reel as fast as you possibly can. And then they'll take off. They get close to the boat, and they take off again. It's fun, but it takes a lot out of you. And then you got all these other rods and everything, so the boat has to keep on going. Non-stop. It's fun.
Yeah, I've always liked fishing. I just don't have the patience, and now we found a spot where you can catch them, pretty quick.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I don't want to be out there just waiting.
Well, see, that's a lot of the rivers, or the one river I'm mostly going to be fishing on. If things get bad with the surface and you're just, and you're casting stuff and it don't work, I always got a camp shell. I go dig some worms. I know I catch something to worm, at least some suckers or something.
Yeah, anything with a worm, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm trying to find a fish for one of these things.
They're getting awful report happening. She.
No?
She.
Yeah, I don't know what they're fishing for right now, but they're ice fishing. Jeremy Wade is the guy's name. All right.
Well, if they're ice fishing here, they're usually fishing for perch and walleye right now in our area.
Fishing for river monsters.
River monsters, okay. That's not. I'll be fishing for them this summer. I know I will. If I could ever get a damn picture of this,
Yes, I did.
and not get one to come and pop up.
Is Venom recording too? Kids.
That's what needs to happen. There's so much shit on there, and it doesn't need to be.
And you guys watch the same two things.
Have a good night. I'm gonna have to go by. Have a good night. Hey, Wayne, thanks for coming in. So, yeah, we got walleye down here too.
Try that one, Gal. See if you can see that. That's a bowfin or dogfish.
There we go.
They're ugly.
Oh, they're hideous, and they got lots of teeth. Lots of teeth.
Do you fish for pleasure or do you eat them?
No, I fish for pleasure. Yeah,
We got some crappie and goggle eye in the freezer we needed from 2 days ago,
And bass from last
and a
year.
bunch of white bass. Yeah,
My big one's in there.
y'all should get a Pelican paddle boat. That buddy of mine has a Predator. He bought his. It's just a little 2-man boat. Put a trolling motor on it, fiberglass, and he bought his at Academy. I think he gave $900 for it or something. But I can't find them on there anymore. I think they're online only. Like you have to order them or whatever. But his is a Pelican Predator.
I think so.
Yeah. It's got live well already on it and a battery box that's already wired for a trolling motor and everything.
Oh, that's what you need.
Heck yeah. And like I said, I found them, but I think you have to order them because they don't have them in our store or any other store
Right.
that I
Yeah, good luck getting anything. Because I was looking at parts for my Harley that I'm gonna need for this spring. Because I don't need to change them because of my height, and the person that last drove was about 5'8" and one artificial leg. So the motorcycle's set up for him, so I got to move everything back. And it says everything I look at back ordered till who knows when.
Yep.
So
like
I'm gonna ride with what I got and do with what I have.
Well, I ordered that Cricket November 15th, and they keep sending me emails saying that it's in shipping. It just hasn't been shipped yet.
Uh huh.
But I ordered other things too and received them.
Yeah, it just depends on what it is sometimes, I think. Where
Yep.
it comes from.
Now this office chair I'm sitting in, it took 2 weeks to get to me.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's there's no way to get anything around here, so we don't have no office supply store, so we have to order everything online.
Gorilla, I looked on, I don't know if it was Marketplace or Craigslist, and the closest one was like a 4-hour drive. I don't want to drive 4 hours for a boat. You drive all the way down there and then it's got holes in it, or
Yeah, there's that problem always. Yeah. Oh, the canoe I got, I chased that thing all over the freaking countryside.
yeah.
I was looking at canoes everywhere, and I happened to stumble one across that was 2 minutes from my house.
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Which I guess if it's got a hole in it, you can always patch it. But I'm gonna look into getting one myself. Me and the kid can fit. Yeah, and you need to record it too, Gorilla.
That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna have a couple GoPros out there. Come on up, Carl. We can always take more.
You want any more on him? I don't care, Carlo. Come on up. I don't know where that link's at. It's probably way up in the chat now. But
That's a flatfish.
what is it?
I don't know. It's like really flat.
Where are they?
They're still in Greenland or
Oh wow, that thing's like it's already been filleted. What? But Carlo, the link's in there.
I can see it there.
You don't see it?
No, I'm looking for it.
Well,
it's on the very bottom. He just
I
posted it.
just posted it in the comment,
Oh, did you? Okay, new comment. Okay.
but it's not.
Oh,
Now it should be pinned at the top. Well, there can't be no heat on that.
that's why they got it.
There's pinned to the top now. That shows it.
There he is.
Hey, Carol.
Oh, hey, there you are.
We're here.
I see you.
What's up?
I was trying to make sure I closed all my stuff before I got on this time.
Your mic is messed up again there, Carl.
That better?
Yeah, a little better.
Does it really sound that bad?
Gorilla Lawn Care. You guys ever heard or watched black tip fishing? Nope, never heard or watched.
I've never heard it.
Never heard that. That river monster guy, he's freaking insane. You guys know. He goes all over the world looking.
I'm going to be all over my area looking for river monsters. That's all I'm going to do.
Can you guys hear me fine?
Carlos?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you're.
Okay, good. Look what I found in the store today, cream cheese.
You're doing good.
Do you
I
ever
was
go
shocked.
fishing? Do you ever go fishing?
Yeah, I do. I grew up on the water here. We lived on a peninsula, basically. The area with two creeks right around our whole entire community. And it's where I grew up in a locked-in neighborhood. And we go back there all the time. And I went fishing with my buddy. His family got him. They finally got themselves a really nice boat, I guess, for retirement, like one of those really big fishing boats. And we went out October, November. I had no time. I was so busy. I'm going to make a video with it, but we went out trolling for rockfish.
Uh,
Is he in Australia too?
no, he's in Maryland, right?
Maryland. Yeah, we're right by the we are south of Baltimore. So I go out into the water. It's all historic water here. It's kind of cool because it's funny because at 12 o'clock, a country station you listen to plays the Star Spangled Banner. And we're right there on the water, like literally 50 to 100 feet from where the Star Spangled Banner was written. Gives you goosebumps all over you when you hear that when you're right there on the water, you know. There's actually a can out there in the water that they think this is where the boat was parked, where Francis Scott was on the boat writing the poem for the Star Spangled. So we fished between the Key Bridge to the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay. So it's the Potomac River. The Patapsco River runs into the Baltimore area. And we just hang in that area and just fish. It's a shipping channel. And then we can go back into the creeks if we want to. There's like 3 or 4 creeks that are accessible to us, to get back into like the brackish water fish,
And you follow the
Right.
seagull.
So, but you'd be surprised, the perch, they're all the way out there in the bay almost. And it's fascinating. We get those drums that you were throwing away. They're hard to find over here. When we get them, people are like, "Yeah, we got a drum." You're sitting there throwing them back in the water. I was like, "What the hell?"
I thought it was a drum, but my buddy, the outdoor adventurer, he knows everything about the fish around here, and he said they're actually goggle-eyed.
They look like a drum, but they had that weird looking forehead.
Yeah, I've caught drum, and I know the difference now, but I've caught them in Oklahoma, and they're goggle-eye, and they're just as good as crappie, he said. So we kept 4 or 5 of them the other day, and I got them filleted up. We're going to eat them. I don't know, maybe tomorrow night. I don't know.
Drum's supposed to be good to eat.
See, everybody's told me, like in Oklahoma, when we was catching them, that they ain't no good to eat. So I don't know.
We caught a lot of perch and croakers around here. I can't stand damn croakers.
That picture I got there, that's my neighborhood I grew up in.
Let me.
Is that the dogfish?
Oh, this is my neighborhood I grew up in. See all that?
Okay.
That's channels. That's water. That was my skating rink in the winter. We run down all this right here as fast as we could skate. Sooner or later, you catch a 2x4 or something in the middle of ice, and you just go sailing before you hit the water. And I lived right here.
Those are creeks, not roads.
Those are channels.
Holy crap!
Look at. See that?
Wow,
This is a man-made channel system that you can no longer ever make.
That looks like. At first, I was like, man, it's a lot of big roads. They're huge. Then you said water. So what do you mean?
That's all water.
That's so cool.
Wow.
Yeah. When I first moved there, or when my family first moved there, none of those houses were there ever.
I bet.
And then farther down the road, there's a marina here.
So you go ice skating
And
on the road, basically.
we were cutting. Where is it at? There's a house here. Just a minute. Thinking it's this one right here. No, that's not it. There's an old house. It's called the Ice House. And the reason why it's called the ice house is because they used to go up in this bay right in here
Mm-hmm.
and cut the ice out for oops, wrong one.
It's big open water there.
Yeah. It was they cut all the ice out for all the refrigerators in our town.
Oh, that's
For the
cool.
summer.
Yeah.
So it was 1900 whatever that house is built there.
It was like Lauren Hardy days.
Still there for all of everything that was coming out. It's pretty cool.
That's cool. That is really cool.
How do you guys test the thickness of the water?
How do you test the what? Thickness of the ice? You just walk out on
before
it.
you go ice skating, or do you care?
You carry an ice spud with you, and you just keep chopping your way out. You want to be on 3 inches of ice, nothing less.
Water here never gets. It used to back in the days, but now it hasn't gotten thick in 20, 30 years around here. We used to walk across the creeks or here, and
Yeah,
you
right
can't
now,
do that. You can't do that anymore.
Because of our temperatures, of being warm and cold, some of the lakes are not very safe yet.
Yeah.
But they're 2 or 3 inches, and then some places are less than that. But usually about February, we have 1.5 foot, 2 feet of ice. You drive cars out on them. People do it all the time.
Yeah, it's cool. When I was younger, like in my early days, like back when I was knee high to a grasshopper, we could do that. The climate has changed so much; you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
There's supposedly stories of a Volkswagen Beetle that's actually in the water that was left out on the ice. So apparently, it's in the creek somewhere. There's all kinds of stories like that. I remember seeing it when I was like 10 years old. I remember seeing all that stuff, and you haven't been able to walk across that ice since I was probably 12 or 13 years old. And I'm 45, 46. I can't remember how old I am. 46, yeah. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I forget. Once you get after over 30, 35, that's like, we're this.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, Mark's like, yeah, you guys got a long way to go.
Yeah.
He's like, you listen to those little kids out there talking about how old they are.
Yeah. Well, that's the way things work.
I started going backwards.
Yeah,
Man, I went out to go, what's that?
She started going backward in age. She's
Oh.
back.
Well, that's good.
She's doing a countdown backwards. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it's working, but
So you're like 18 years old now? Or
Oh, this is cool.
I'm 32.
I found it. This is funny. I found the house, and you'll never. Let me share this again. This picture wasn't taken too long ago. That truck right there is my silver truck.
Oh, no shit. That's all.
There's my trailer.
You got a picture of your vehicle on Google Maps.
Yeah. Well, that's because that's the ice house right there.
That's so
It's hidden
funny.
by the trees, but it's it's the ice house.
That looks like you were cutting grass at the time.
Well, I was.
That's crazy. That's wild to get that image.
Oh, yeah, it's fun when you get stuff like that.
I remember I saw a Google vehicle at a McDonald's, and I'm standing around taking pictures of it, and I guess they must have got mad because I never saw that. They probably deleted it all.
Gorilla lawn care, you children. You know what? That's right. Children are everywhere.
yeah.
I tell you what, this cup that Toro gave us at the GIE is a really nice cup to drink liquor in or wine because it gets cold really quick. You can feel how cold it is. Well, you can't feel how cold it is, but I can feel how cold it is for you.
Pink wine.
I got pink wine from Italy. I don't know, we buy these like wine boxes you get on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Then we have a company right here called Total Wines and More. They freaking bring it to your house.
Okay.
That is cool. They just started that, I think, with the pandemic or something. I don't know. Maybe they've been doing it before, but you can actually order liquor and they'll bring it to you. I'm like, that's one good thing came out of the pandemic.
Well, I do most all of my shopping online. Vicky goes to the store once, grocery store, but she only goes in there once a well when you're asked to. And I said, in the wintertime, we don't go anywhere anyhow because it's just freaking cold out. And I
Yeah.
don't deal with it. Slippery and icy and snowy. And
Check this out. I go to start my truck today because we have nothing but rain up here lately, right? So we had a little bit of a window. I got a new customer, well, an old customer I finally decided to do the work. He calls me every year for the last 6 years. I say no every time, or I give him a ridiculous price. So I finally said, you know what? This guy calls me every year. I'm going to do it, So anyway, so I get the whole job and everything. I go to start my truck and battery's dead. I'm like, what the? That's a horrible feeling when you think you got everything to go, and then it's like, well, that just screwed up my whole week. Now I don't think I can get to it till next year. Literally. And it's going to snow around here. We're supposed to get our first snow Monday or Tuesday, and they're talking about it. Or we're debating it.
we got snow, but
Well, this guy, I kept putting him off because I thought the front of his yard was all ivy. And I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm not getting the leaves out of that ivy. Well, come to find out, it's his neighbor's yard. His yard doesn't have any ivy in it. I feel like a douche. I'm glad I didn't tell him the reason why I didn't want to do it before. But you know how when you see a property from the street, you just assume that ivy is all in the yard? And if you've done leaves and ivy, it's not fun. Well, this entire front yard looked like it was ivy.
oh yeah,
That was the neighbor next door. His yard, he cut it off. But the leaves were always so thick when I went to go look at it, you couldn't tell.
right.
So for the last 5 years, I've been looking at this, going out to look at his property. I finally got out of my vehicle and walked the property. And I'm sitting there moving and stuff. And I said, so you got all this ivy up front here, right? He goes, what ivy? I said, all the ivy in your front yard. He goes, there's no ivy there. I said, that's my neighbor's yard. So I take my hand down and I move it out of the way. And I was like, oh my God, I put this money off for 5 or 6 years because I thought that was ivy, just because the neighbor had ivy. I felt like a douche. I was like, man, I could have been doing this yard every year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all do that.
Well, I felt bad, man. I really did. I'm glad I didn't tell him the story because my dumb ass would have. I almost did.
What's that?
Did you go to the GIE?
What?
Did you go to the GIE?
No, we couldn't make it. We had the tickets all bought. We had reservations at the campground at the GIE with Floyd, and I had to cancel at the last minute just because we never slowed down. Our mowing season got pushed up 3 weeks. We had an extra 5 weeks of mowing this year, 2 in the spring and 3 in the fall. We had extra. Our grass is still green.
Yeah, I could still cut a grass if I really wanted to pester the customers. I went back to look at it today, and some of them are still thick enough where I can go and cut.
I could take you by the yard right now. The grass is this high. It's overgrown.
Wow.
But I'm not pulling a freaking mower out to cut it.
No,
Yep.
we could probably mow a few too.
Yeah.
Oh, check this out! I finally installed a homemade automatic power chute for my zero turn.
Okay.
A buddy of mine, Billy Goat Lawn Service, he's got his own channel now. He's been making them himself. But I told him I'm afraid to even show it on YouTube because he come up with a whole new idea. So it's like, what do? Do I not show it, or do I just he's okay with me showing it. But I told him, I said, if I show it and somebody sees this, they might try to patent this. You know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of like, it's scary because it works so damn freaking well that anybody can make one of these. So I said, what if I put a black cloth over the mechanics? He started laughing. He's like, I don't care if you show it. I said, I'm not going to show it yet until he does something, until he does a video. Or, you know what I mean? Just out of respect. I think I'm going to wait until he does. But we made this thing, and it's just freaking awesome. He's like a mad scientist. He wired it all into my vehicle and stuff. It looked like Doc from Back to the Future, wiring all this shit in there. He's got smoke coming out everywhere, and I'm grinding and welding parts. And we were teaming up, and we made this thing work. And it's pretty freaking fascinating. All I got is a little lever on the side of my gas tank. I just click it if I want to go fast or slow, open and close. And just go, I don't really want to talk about how it's made until he does a video, because out of respect, I want to let him get the glory
Right.
for it. You know what I mean? I just feel like, he's the inventor of this thing. You know what I mean? But I'm so excited about it. I want to show everybody, but I can't. Like what would you do? Would you show it if he told you to, or would you respect him and wait till he does it?
I tell the guy to patent it. Is that good?
I'm telling him to patent it, but he doesn't. I don't think he wants to deal with it. I even told him the other day, yesterday when we were working on it, I said, I'll go with you. I'll help you pay for it. You know what I mean? I said, it's that freaking unique. Because he put the same one on a time cutter. You can put it on any mower the way he designed it. And it's just, nobody has a system like this. I've checked, and everybody has chute blockers, but nobody has one like the way he makes it. So I said, well, technically you have an invention then. You know what I mean?
Right.
If nobody else, they're all doing similar ideas, but the way yours is implemented is different.
That's how these things get made, is because somebody comes up with an idea for something that no one else did, because it's not working for what they wanted to do. That's how things get invented.
And that's how he made it. He made one.
Someone else to make it better.
And when I saw the one on his Toro time cutter, I was like, "Get the hell out of here! You got a power chute on your time cutter?" I was like, I'd buy one of them. I said, I want one.
Yeah,
So
I want one. I want something on my time cutter. I'm going to come up with something, because I got to open that thing up.
You could be another customer right there. Boom! I guarantee you'd buy one, because it's that easy to make. And I'm like, how when you're a YouTube creator, you want to make something and you got all this video and image, and you're like, well, I could show it just to get glorification for it, but I'm like, I'm at odds with myself, because I know that I don't think that I'm trying to respect him and trying to teach him. I don't think that he understands what he has. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to help him, because it's like he's very humble about himself, to the point where I think he's allowing something to just walk past him.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that if it goes out there, somebody like Ballard to just snag that up. You know what I mean? They see it and they're just like, oh, well, I invented that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Or anybody, really. But I don't even know why I brought it up. I guess it goes on my mind. It's bothering me.
That's why you brought it up, because it was on your mind.
But it's bothering me so bad, because you all are like my family, the people on YouTube that I talk to. You guys are the only ones I can really talk to about this, because you guys understand, that you're trying to create content, but then you're also trying to watch it. When you come across a situation like this, I could let the cat out of the bag, and then boom, it's done. You can't put it back in.
No.
Yeah.
But then again,
that good. Somebody,
It's that good.
And
What's that?
I said, if it's that good, somebody will copy it and make money off of it.
yeah, they will.
And I believe that's what's going to happen, and I really do, because because when he helped me install it on my mower, and I said, and the way it was working, I mean, I actually physically got to see it get made, and I actually made it with him, and I was like, wow, you have a kit here. You have a kit that people could literally install this on any mower. Doesn't matter what kind of mower you have, because all the stuff that you have now are basically just for like big commercial vehicles, commercial units. Nothing is made so you could put it on anything.
Right.
And so if you get what I'm saying, he literally has something that works, and it's fascinating how well it works. It's one of those things you're like, why didn't I think of that? When I'm happy for him. I'm actually literally happy for him, because it's that incredible.
But if you put it out there, somebody else starts making it, he's going to kick himself in the ass.
And I don't want to do that to him, but he's okay with me doing it. And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
Try to talk him into, making another one and seeing about a patent or whatever. I don't know how you do all that stuff.
well, here's the problem. I've dug into it a little bit in the past for some other stuff. It is a soul-bending process. It tears you up. It really does. It eats up your whole life, because
I have a time master. I had a time cutter. I did like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the Time Master too. Time Cutter. I wore that thing out. It was
Time Master. Yeah,
yeah,
Time Master 30.
I had the Time Cutter too. The Time Cutter is a great little small
I still have.
bag. For-
I still have mine. I started my business with that thing. Bought it from Home Depot. It was a repo or a recondition.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh yeah, Home Depot means nothing.
yeah,
It's
it
still
was.
brand new.
Somebody returned it because they couldn't steer it right. Right. So we paid like $1,200 for it or $1,400 for it. I was like, how do you not buy that?
Yeah,
You know
see
what I mean?
that when Home Depot has something that's reconditioned, yeah, I usually grab it if all the parts are there. If
Yeah,
it's
well,
any
this one-
brand that you're used to, because I know how them reconditioned things are at Home Depot. I worked there for several years. I know how that works.
See, that's what I'm waiting for. Some sorry sucker to return a DeWalt Standard. That's what I'm waiting for because I know I could probably pick that thing up for like $3,000 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for that because that's exactly identical to the Cub Cadet. They're the same freaking machine.
I'm waiting for Steel to come out with a zero turn.
Oh, they're not going to come out with a zero. They do have a push mower and they do have a riding mower. Believe it or not,
Steel does?
I saw it online. I was like shooting the shit with somebody on another thing. Oh, Steel, because Husqvarna, I like Husqvarna. I'm like, well, Steel doesn't make lawnmowers, and then boom, he shut me up with all these videos of lawnmower. I was like, wow, I did not know that. I didn't see that coming. Well, they have stuff overseas too.
Yeah.
You can find a lot of stuff.
Steel makes a really nice looking lawnmower that has a handlebar that only has one bar connected to the actual mower. And it's kind of neat because it allows you to get the bag out without the bar in your way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's sold in England. And then they also have another mower. If you're familiar with what they do in England, is when they cut their grass in England, that's like the Godfather birthplace of lawnmowers. That's where it all came from. How they cut grass, their mowers don't have a back wheel. It has a giant drum in the back. And that's how they cut their grass, and it makes those lines. They go crazy over there with lines. But 90% of their mowers, when you buy them in the store, comes with two wheels in the front and one big drum in the back. That's the way they cut over there. Yeah, they just cut differently. And Steel makes one like that as well for them over there too. Who knows? Maybe Steel will let Husqvarna make their mowers for them.
You never know who's making what anymore.
Yeah, I know. They yeah, we can get into that. You know, did you know that Ferris Snapper, they got bought out by a company in New York. Did you know that?
No,
It
I
wouldn't
knew that.
surprise me none because Aaron's bought out Gravely and all that other stuff. So
Yeah. Because remember, Briggs and Stratton went bankrupt. Was all that they was talking about that?
Yep.
And I was listening to Spencer's, and I thought that they had said that they got bought out by a Chinese company. But when I went to the GIE, I asked them about that, and they had the name of the company in the back on their banners.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that World Lawn bought them out because World Lawn was right next to them, right? Everybody keeps their stuff together. And they said, "Oh no, we're still American owned. It's just another company. Company from New York bought them out." So they're still an American company.
I guess their decks are very similar anyway. I knew that, but
Yeah.
I didn't
Well,
know they got bought out.
I remember that DR chipper, all the DR stuff used to look just like the big Billy Goat stuff.
yeah,
But DR is owned by Generac.
yeah.
So I don't know if Generac bought DR out or it was always like that.
I don't know. I don't
Because
No, so much.
You know-
about it.
you know who also Generac owns is Green Machine. Is the Green Machine mower, the first electric commercial mower. I think it's called Green Machine or something like that. It's a green electric mower. But
I don't know.
Generac owns them. They're the first commercial. They were one of the first. I think they were the first commercial zero turn company or standard company.
How do you know all this? Do you just research it?
He researches it.
I don't research it. I just whatever I see, I remember.
Yeah, he researches it.
No, I don't. I don't look up nothing. I absorb everything like a sponge.
So somebody
Only
told you or something, and then you just remember it.
I'll just remember it if you tell me. Yeah, if you tell me, I remember it.
I don't know nothing about any of these I don't know nothing about lawnmowers.
I
Like,
feel like still done.
I don't know.
But
People
see-
always ask me, well, how do you like this mower? I'm like, how in the hell? I've never even heard of that mower. I don't know. I just don't get into that again.
Well, I kind of like it because I've always been interested in products my whole life. You know, it's kind of something I like ever since I was like 2 years old. I couldn't go to the store and buy a candy bar without saying, "Well, who makes it?" You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
this looks like the Reese's peanut butter cup, but you know what though? It's sort of like this other one over here, and I can get this one cheaper. But is it made by the same person? You know, that was me my whole life. I could never go into a freaking store. To this day, I still can't do that. I still can't go into a grocery store and be like, you know what? The store brand is a lot cheaper.
Oh,
I guess it's just I'm wanting to know things. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, you always got to learn something. You always got to find stuff.
I don't know everything.
Hey, Gorilla, I know
You know-
Echo don't make steel. If Echo made steel, they'd be a lot better.
No, steel makes steel, but Echo. There is a somewhat of a conspiracy floating around that Echo is starting to make things for other people. Like they're starting to make some of the Husqvarna stuff. They're starting to make some of the Seal stuff because it's made in Japan. I think some of the attachments Echo is getting into making the attachments for everybody. I think, or other stuff. Something like that was going on. One of the mechanics told me in a store because I had picked his brain. He's like, "Oh yeah, Echo makes some of the engines, and Echo makes some of this." And
Oh, there's always some of that going on.
yeah,
When I worked at the this is a long time in the '90s. I was working for an excavating company, which also had a players dealership with snowmobiles, four wheelers, and stuff like that. The four-wheeler keys, the ignition. If you took the plastic off that said Polaris on it, underneath it the key said Yamaha.
wow.
All the ignition keys, if you pour all the plastic off, said Yamaha.
What's
But
like
was it just a Yamaha ignition, or was it Yamaha other stuff?
Just the ignition was Yamaha. It was funny though because it was Yamaha keys too.
I have a Yamaha snowmobile that I bought off Craigslist for like $400. That little thing is a bandit. It moves. I'm scared of it.
Them little Yamahas were fast. Them little things were screaming fast.
It has a really cheesy picture of a guy on a snowmobile like drawn with like it looks like from the 1980s. It's like a rainbow looking color of a snowmobile guy like cartoon. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
That's the graphics on here. It's funny as all hell. But it's kind of cool because
snowmobile?
I call it my snow Harley because it's all black with like chrome handle on the back and it's all blacked out. I like it. Come to find out, it's actually illegal because I never got the title for it. I didn't think of it, so I have no idea where this thing came from. I think it's got Vancouver tags, stickers on it or something. I don't know. It was something up north. It had stickers all over it. I was like, I hope I don't have a stolen snow. You know what I mean?
There's no title. There should be just a registration. All you have to do is take the serial number and register.
I didn't think about it. I was afraid to even do that because I was like, if I take it in, then it's considered stolen. Then they're gonna be like, oh, well, you have to give it to us.
Odds of that happening, slim to none.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay away from the MVA anyway.
In their system, nowhere near that. Them old sleds, them things are passed around and passed around and passed around.
Yeah,
And just like them, just like boats, aluminum, canoes and stuff like that. They're just everybody passes them around. They're sold for next to nothing. They're bought next to nothing all the time.
But see, I thought I was a little more scared about it because I thought it was more like a dirt bike. Because you know how people steal dirt bikes left and right, and it's like it's a small engine thing, and it's like.
Yeah.
What happened to my brother? He actually had his snowmobile his four-wheeler stolen from him like years ago. Okay. No, he sold it to somebody. That's what it was. He sold it to somebody years ago. They never registered it.
Okay. Yep.
They found it and it must have ran out of gas. They found it in a field somewhere. The police called him and told him to come get his snowmobile. I mean, his four-wheeler. So he got it back because they never registered it.
Yeah.
You won't believe what the police told me to come pick up. It's like, remember that four-wheeler? He's like, yeah. He goes, they never registered. It's mine. I'm getting it back. So he got it back and sold it again.
What do these idiots keep coming in here for?
I don't know. I got them. They did that to me a couple weeks or a couple nights ago too. They just show up.
Yeah,
It's just like they just show up.
that's weird. Like all of a sudden tonight or whatever. I've never seen them before, and then now they're all here.
I don't even know what it looks like. A whole nother language.
Yeah, it's some other something.
Yeah.
I don't even think our keyboard can type that in.
Well, you can, but you have to.
You have to change it on your phone. You can do it. You can change it on your phone really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I wouldn't know how to do all that.
I don't know why people have.
We're gonna get off here. The boy, he's ready to go to bed. He's waiting on us to give him hugs and kisses. He's about ready to fall asleep. Huh?
Okay. Yeah, it's time for all of us to go to bed anyhow. So.
Yeah, it's almost 10 here. So.
Well, if I don't see you guys till next year, Happy New Year.
Hey,
Oh,
Happy New Year to you guys too. And everybody in the chat, thanks for coming in. And we will see you guys later.
Yes, sir.
Bye, Mark. See you, Carlo.
Yep. Take it easy. I'm gonna try to figure out how to click
Bye,
out of
Carla.
it. Okay.
Bye, tracking.
Oh. Hang on.
Boo.
What's up?
What are you logging off?
Yeah, we're getting off here. We've been on here almost 2 hours now.
Oh, okay.
Catch us a little earlier next time.
Huh?
I said catch us a little earlier next time.
All right. I'll see you
All
later
right.
then.
We'll see you.
Good night.